Oh, Good morning, class. My name is Miss Abby, and we're going to be talking about theoretical probability and using tree diagrams to conduct these. First, we need to learn about a couple of terms that we're going to be using. The first one is theoretical probability. This means that the situation where we can determine the total number of outcomes and we can count the number of outcomes in a specific event. The ideal questions we have assume things to turn out the way they should. It's a fact. So for instance, here's an example. What is the probability of rolling doubles 3 times when playing Monopoly? You can conduct a tree diagram from that probability question, assuming that things turn out the way they should. Alright, next term is going to be learning about the tree diagram. The tree diagram are simple ways of showing a sequence of events in a probability question. So for example, we're going to do some examples in a minute so that we can learn more about using tree diagrams and theoretical probability. And one of the questions is going to be asking you about a family of 3 and asking you a question about what the probability is that they're going to have 2 girls and a boy, or 2 boys and a girl. So you're going to have to conduct a tree diagram from that. So I'm going to give you this example, okay? This is a tree diagram, okay? And it gives you, see how it gives you sequence of events? And here's boy, girl. And from having one boy, you have a boy and a boy, a boy, a boy and a girl, a boy, girl and a boy, boy, girl, 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 boy, boy, girl, boy, girl. See how it sequences it? And then you can conduct the outcomes here by following the sequence. Okay, so this is just one example of a tree diagram. There are many examples, as you will see, that you can create. You can do it in word form. You can create visuals for your tree diagrams as well. So in order to conduct these tree diagrams with these theoretical probability questions, we have steps that we must follow. Okay, I'm going to go over the steps and then we're going to go on with our examples. The steps to creating a tree diagram with theoretical probability. First, you want to make sure you can clearly understand the problem. Second, you want to select your method, which is the tree diagram. 3, you want to gather your data that the question gives you. 4, you want to create the tree diagram using data to show your sequence of events. Next, after you create your tree diagram, you're going to want to analyze the data. That means that it's going to show you the result of the actual probability that you're trying to come up with. Just as an example for tree diagram, we did our tree diagram and then we wrote out our data that we analyzed. Just like that, analyzing your data. That's what that looks like. Alright? After we do that, then we want to write our answer in complete sentence form to answer the question. Okay? So let's get started with our examples.